Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there...
Oh, sorry.
No,
and while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the... Oh, sorry.
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
My God.
Well done, Nick.
Wow.
Every time Hehe shows up, Sarah does a really good.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange?
He envied you.
Look, just go with it, okay?
If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double.
Wow, Max. I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
Back in there. It's just past noon. Now that everyone's back, let's get started. Court's now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing.
Pitiful clown.
Maybe she's a fan of Red Skelton.
Well, Mr. Lawrence Curls, please take the stand. What's the deal with that name? Like, what? Every name
because
is
the Three
usually a guy.
Stooges were Larry, Curly, and Moe.
Think about it.
So his name as a clown is Moe, but Lawrence and Curls are a reference to the other two Stooges. So, there you go.
So is his name Moe or Lawrence?
Well, his stage name is as a clown is Moe, but Lawrence Curls is his real name.
Oh, got it.
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown?
Send
That's
in
pretty mean.
those soulful and doleful schmaltz by the bowlful.
Did you know that
witness
song
will
is not
state-
about clowns? That song is about, like, fools.
Close enough. I mean, they do
Is it the
say
same
clowns. It's fine.
Yeah, well.
I'm all right
well,
with it.
The witness will state his name, occupation for the court record.
Let's call it Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh, no.
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why is speaking autobiographical gibberish which has been clearly plagiarized from William Smith?
William Smith.
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. It's never been in the courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts. How's that one?
It's about what?
I come class who up to no good. Stop making trouble in the neighborhood. Got one little fight.
Your name.
Lawrence Carls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Carls. Will you please testify what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this plaza. Without the humor, please. Okay.
What? Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
This is clearing my throat.
Stodgy.
Stodgy.
Normal stodgy self.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? That's really, really sad.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness?
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
That's like a comedy
man. And
term. There's usually a duo of a fool and a straight man.
You never heard of that? Yeah.
Not really.
Like Laurel and Hardy, or like
the normal person when jokes are happening is a straight man. The one who's like, oh, that's crazy, or how could you do such a thing, and that sort of thing.
You know.
Phoenix is always the straight man in this game, basically. Everyone around him is wacky, and he's like, this is nuts. That's straight man.
That's true.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe.
Oh, well, he might like his...
What if he loves being a clown? That'd be great.
Well, yeah, I think Gumshoe actually liked his jokes. I think we've seen that precedent already.
Yeah.
Now that's settled. Shall I begin once again with the testimony? Very, very enthusiastic. Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. I have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was a ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
With what?
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account's to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Oh my god, please. Of course you can. There is no way this account can be criticized. Really?
However, the witness is a bit, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
I understand, Your Honor.
What a weird warning to give for this witness.
I don't think saber rattling is the right term, but sure.
Yeah.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Oh, I remember. So if you press the wrong thing here, you're gonna get penalized.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can't press everything.
All right. So that means another murder. That's a good tip. Straight back to his room. That's probably not under dispute. How tired I was that night I was pooped. That's definitely not under dispute. Thought I'd go straight to sleep before I did. Glance out the window. Nothing wrong with that. Two silhouettes far away.
That might be worth pressing because it's like they were far away. So.
All right. Let's see this.
Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet? That's not far at all.
It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw.
Okay.
Well, no penalty, and this is obviously worth looking into.
Yeah. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away.
That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night, but things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night.
Huh.
Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols.
God damn it. Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together.
Oh my god,
now.
he
Say
does it
with
too?
Uncle Will.
This is why this case sucks.
Oh, no one knows how to do it.
I actually forgot that happened. That's good.
Fuck you, you clown.
See what I mean? It's always like this. Crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw?
Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
That's pretty important. Yeah.
That's not even what
You
happened.
say
probably.
you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head.
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? That's a really good thing.
Yeah, actually.
I mean, the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, right? Didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what's waiting for you.
Oh, wow.
A nice penalty.
That's like half of the bar.
Yep, that's half the bar.
Oh,
Gulp. Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
so what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Dang. Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Well, I mean...
Well, we don't have a second set of fingerprints, or not footprints. We have this.
He did say the visibility was low.
That's like the only thing that, like, seems to suggest a problem with saying there's two people.
Yeah. It might be just that visibility was low. Just say yes, and then he probably will say, oh, visibility was low. Of course I have grounds to make this claim.
Then let's hear it.
That's something I can't share with you at this time. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, no.
What did you just say? Mr. Wright.
I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge.
What?
Maybe we should get a bit more information? Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh, no.
Mr. Wright, before we resume testimony, you know that you must be penalized.
Yikes. That's
Oh,
harsh.
wow.
Okay, so
We
I
lost
think maybe you
half our
misremembered
bar.
the mechanic. Maybe we need to press enough to find the right thing and then make a go for it.
No, I'm pretty sure if we're pressing the wrong ones, we will also be penalized.
You know, Mo's testimony and what he told us yesterday are kind of different.
Yeah, I noticed. We've just got to pinpoint what's changed.
You can do it, Nick.
Well, then what should we press that we didn't already? I'm gonna leave this to you, because
Well, let's save. Just in case. Because we just lost half our life. Go forward one. That's fine. That might be one to press. Why did he glance out the window? He just happened to glance out of the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Well,
maybe
I think we
this
should.
is where you can
I
decide
think
whether
we
or not
should
you're going to
press
get a
here.
penalty or not.
Because we want to know why he went. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out the windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. Sounded like a giant thump.
Oh, I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah, I forgot that you said that. It has been several weeks. Or 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Oh yeah.
That's not something you forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Please revise your testimony.
This should start turning the tables in our favor.
I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside.
Should we press this too?
I guess so. Since it's new. What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, how'd you know I was going to make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit. Oh.
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw...
I wonder
That's-
if
What? Sorry.
it think this may be when... Let's save. Because I think now we press on the last thing where it said now, because we now have enough more information.
Let's see.
Maybe. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Is this stuff that we already... I think,
Yeah, we already read all this
stuff we've done.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I will not permit
this
you
is
to
still
harass
stuff
my
that we've
witness
seen.
in this manner. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
the threat of the penalty is still here.
Now, of course I do.
Let's see.
I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason.
This sounds new.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
Under oath means nothing in this game.
Yeah.
In this universe, oaths
I
are
kept watching
useless.
them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. That's true.
Mm-hmm. In 972, crackdown something or whatever. I couldn't read that. Mr. Curls, how do you
18.
respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? A show that, I guess,
What?
exists in this
Clown
universe?
team.
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
I like this
Okay.
expression.
Yeah, that's her like, oh.
Well, you're back from your jog? Good joke, Judge.
That's pretty good.
Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma.
You piece of shit.
You fucking asshole. Tampering with witnesses again. Although that's what they always do.
Yeah,
every
like this
time.
is actually normal procedure. This is within reason.
Yes.
So now you were saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster. Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep. It was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Why are you laughing
Why
about
am I laughing
murder?
about my boss who I love? Mr. Curls, Your Honor. You did not witness the actual crime, however, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Oh.
Very well, then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
He hates
Got it.
clowns.
Who doesn't hate clowns?
Some people
Batman
love
taught
clowns.
us all.
It's really odd.
Was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols again. Again with the symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they're all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes?
But whatever.
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination.
Shadow can only belong to Max.
Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? What? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that.
It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night?
His symbols.
Trillo said the same thing.
These fucking symbols, holy
But if
shit.
it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. So what if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them?
Which is exactly what happened.
I thought of that myself,
I'm sure.
but just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
All the symbols were there.
You're sure that is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
Not all of them.
An owl can see
no.
just
No,
fine.
Owl has a great.
Owls have, like, incredible night vision, actually.
I don't know about hawks in particular, though.
But that's
I'm sure
not
their night
all I
vision's
saw.
fine. So there's one thing I already noticed is that when you the one before this, he only mentions two of the symbols.
Yeah, the roses are not present.
Yeah.
That may be significant.
Is there a way to confront him about it?
Let's see. Three famous
the poster
symbols.
has his.
Yeah. So that's probably something. That's probably what we'll need to present at some point.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what you present to the statement where he only saw the two symbols.
Do you want to go straight for that and try?
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. I feel like that's got to be it, because the game has pushed this fucking three symbols thing this whole time, and he's only mentioning two.
like at the risk of missing like maybe one tiny like moment of that's pretty good. Skipping this case as much as possible is not a bad thing. So sorry if there's actually some good dialogue that we're going to miss in the pressings, but
It's Mo. It's Mo. There's nothing good.
also my throat kind of hurts.
You say you saw Max's uppity symbols.
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols.
Oh my god.
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
The fuck? What the?
Who cares if he knew that there were only 3 or not? There were 3 or not. He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.1415922.
Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
That
Those
wasn't a
with
fraction.
decimals, though.
These are not
Order,
frog
order.
fractions.
Frog fractions.
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
I do like that he gets real, like, just for that moment. He's like, okay, yeah, like, yeah, they weren't
The
there.
crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
We're getting so granular,
I know.
Yeah.
assuming so much. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them, except that the snow is white. So
Yeah, it's
snow
kind of weird.
God damn it.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant insulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with this court.
I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet.
I mean, that's fairly true.
That's his whole life.
Yeah, I
essentially.
know.
Someone is toying with the court, but it is not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony?
There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby
Oh my
three-piece
God.
Get up.
Trillo saw them all! Trillo saw all three of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
Mo is always gesturing to himself with a thumbs up in the.
Yeah, he's
White
like,
shot, I
look
don't
at
know
me.
Well, what am I supposed to think? One's supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. I'm not mature.
Ugh.
That was weird. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which
That's so
means
weird.
that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I'm prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
Oh shit. Nick, this is your last chance. Part two. Gosh, Marvin, we keep saying the same things.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
Right into tense music.
Mr. Wright, you got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this.
Why are they
shit.
so
This is when the
sensitive with
mechanic
this
begins,
fucking-
Marvin.
Why are we so sensitive with this clown?
This is when they lay out very specifically, you can't press irrelevant statements.
If you're going to prove to me there's a contradiction in Mr. Crow's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need.
We'll see about
Okay.
that. We should make it. We should save.
All right.
We should definitely save here. Because we could get wiped out. There's gonna be some wipeouts.
Yeah, it could be a big wipeout here. Okay.
Some good action in this game.
The action in this game is actually fairly tame.
Yeah, there's some good action in this courtroom.
All right, there were no white roses that
No, let's not press that.
Symbols are there. Questions, there's no, I could forget seeing the decorations on it.
So this is the part that's the last one. The last one is the one where I think is the problem. Because how could he have been wearing it the whole time if it was found on the floor?
Fair point. Shall we press or shall we present?
My fear is that if we press, that may be a problem as well. It might be worth just presenting.
Just the hat then?
Yeah, because it just says found at crime scene. That's all we need to know. So that might be all we need to do.
All right, here we go.
We already saved, so maybe it'll be fine.
One shot. Do not miss your chance to eat pots.
Okay, I think that worked. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly. How would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
There's some sort of problem, Mr. Wright.
Ms. Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene.
I like how she realizes halfway.
Crime scene, that means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary.
And then his hat fell off.
The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
No, that's not true. Why would I say that in that way? Order. Mr. Curls. Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? Why am I so mad? Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Dumbledore calmly asked Harry.
I'm actually losing.
For some reason, that's the only part of the
no.
of that book I clearly remembered and found it being such a weird contradiction in the movie. I was always kind of like, didn't that you say it very calmly in the book?
But he's just so hysterically like angry at him.
I know, and Harry's
ridiculous.
like, dude, calm the fuck down.
He had no reason
It's
to
just
be
a
that
goblet.
hot.
Yeah.
So heated. All right.
You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Oh, get wrecked, you old man.
Why are you being so mean to me? What'd I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me doesn't mean you belong there. No matter how good, I'll always be younger than you.
Okay. Calm down.
Oh.
I'm Mo, he says when you look at it from behind.
I'm an emotional wreck.
I'm an emotional wreck.
None of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He was deemed a pitiful clown before he even took the stand.
It's pitiful.
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went. do you mean, how do you leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
You can't ask me
Mr.
that.
Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This is relevant information.
Yeah. What the fuck, lady?
This witness's testimony is so full of holes. Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless.
Yeah.
Girl.
she just accepts that. It's like, yeah, you got me.
Sarah just did Suburban Sasquatch.
I forgot how it actually sounded.
You got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this
Bernie
matter.
Gremlining.
Is that all right with you, little guy?
Little guy.
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how do you leave the crime scene?
Baby.
The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say
Want me
what?
to dunk on you?
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with
This
this.
court cases are entirely about dunking on people in this world. It's just about going like, get dunked.
But I want to dunk on the right people. I'm tired of these dunkings.
Dunkaroos.
Oh, I could go for some Dunkaroos, but I think koala yummies are better.
I never liked Dunkaroos. They always made me
What?
feel sick.
They're so good.
They always made me feel really sick.
Or
They're just
actually,
so
I want
sugary.
the koala cookies that are like the Asian cookies with the chocolate inside.
Oh yeah, those are good. Yeah. Those are really good. Yeah.
Or
I haven't had
sometimes there's
those in like
pandas on.
20 years. Wow.
Oh, like the
find
panda
some.
ones? The ones that are the pandas?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, those are really good. Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Boys nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things like
Shut up, old
chocolate
man.
cookie candies.
Phoenix just yells out at him. Shut up, boomer.
Yeah,
it's
proof to counter story as to how the
It's the
criminal
thing
left
we were
the
worried
scene.
about from that because the fucking footprints aren't there.
Yeah.
What is this picture?
Every time I do
Not
it, makes me
photograph.
picture.
wow.
The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints.
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminals' footprints? They aren't there.
Ay, 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 ay. Whatever will we do, Zordon?
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape this scene, you fuck?
He,
Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable and trash. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I also moved to execute him.
Ice the motherfucker.
I agree. Execution will commence in 2 hours. This clown's testimony is as rickety as a clown car came to court in.
Oh, get wrecked, clown.
Okay. Dang.
Booyah.
Is that really right for the judge?
Wait just a second.
Oh my god.
You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Why are
Holy
you lying?
shit. Oh my
That's a
God.
crime.
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired listening to you anyways. I'm totally no selling your whip now.
Yeah.
I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. Oh my god,
High
my
on
throat.
painkillers. I feel nothing.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Just like
Me
Chief
too,
Wiggum
Maya.
with his tie in the hot dog roller.
Yeah. Oh man, what a outcome.
Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes. Testimony you provided up until now has been false. It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Why?
Ooh.
Okay.
Order, I will have order. Franziska Von Karma, how could you?
Bow.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
I have a problem with where this is going, and once we get there, I'm going to say something. What opinion is that?
It's not funny. What?
Okay.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say.
Oh,
Now
wow.
then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
He basically told Franziska to shut up.
Yeah, for once.
You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Now, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Here you go.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw. He...
But like levitated?
There's the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
Darkness.
That's why there are no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
God damn it.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Now, the craziest thing about this development is that part of the reason why Maximilian Galactica has been, like, supposedly is the only one who could have done this is because he can fly, but they were trying to hide that fact.
Yes, it doesn't make any sense. Because Gumshoe said at the crime scene,
Yeah, exactly.
only person who could have done it is someone who flies.
Which is a ridiculous statement, because they would still leave footprints there.
This is a foolish case for foolish fools who foolishly try to fool people.
Doesn't anyone realize that the flying is just strings?
No.
And that anyone can be attached to strings?
Magic. Dancing.
No, Marvin, he can actually fly. Everyone seems frustrated.
Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
I think he's telling the truth is the correct answer for this moment.
Yeah, I think that is the truth. Because that's how these cases always go, right?
Yeah, it's like, well, first off, we have to say that what they're saying is, true as far as what they've seen, and then we have to say what it really is later.
What he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he's telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick, wait. That means that Max actually used magic?
No, rope.
Yikes. You're right. We have a real magician on our hands. Ow!
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a fool's dream. Okay?
Good job, Sarah.
Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
Although spirit channeling exists, which is pretty magical.
No, it's different. Totally different.
I suppose I'll let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. Sky crimes.
You imbecile.
Oh, you calling the judge an imbecile?
Wow.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Your disregard need for proof Ms. Von Karman's case is sound. However, I got the feeling this case is in dire need of more investigation.
Wow. Okay.
Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. Franziska von Karma I will hold in contempt because I can't believe that I just let her call me an imbecile without repercussions. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries.
Grrr. Sorry.
I believe that's enough for today. Court's adjourned.
My God.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow. You just told me the secret to your
It's
magic.
not really a secret. Like, how else could that happen?
No.
I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule. The
Oh
only
no, he's
rule.
gonna be kicked out of the.
Oh God! I didn't take them seriously.
Oh, I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Well, if you were that masked magician on Fox that had all those specials,
Oh, he loved doing that. Oh
he
boy.
loved it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they call
Nick.
those?
What do we do now?
Secrets revealed.
I think that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All we can do is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Hopefully,
Just keep your eye on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Great idea. Let's do our best and
With
catch
any
this
luck,
sucker.
it is as always a witness in the case.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a witness. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's catch this flying cockroach.
Yeah.